Imagenation's mandate is to build the foundations of a film industry in the UAE and position Abu Dhabi and the UAE as a hub of creative activity in both television and feature film. The vision for the future is that the film industry expands out beyond the walls of Imagination, and there are multiple companies, multiple entities, all making film, creating television shows in a way that's sustainable for this region and for the country.
Besides the filmmakers that we work with, we do have clients, and they are mostly in different government entities. From the Abu Dhabi Judicial Department, we also have the Mohammed Zayed Species Conservation Fund. There's the armed forces as well. And what we do is help them try to communicate their messages, which are primarily either social messages to the public, better understanding of what they do, and try to bring those messages in light into television.
We have had a relationship with 2454 since 2008 and have expanded that relationship in various ways over the last 5 years. On the feature film side, we shot both Sea Shadow and Jinn. Many of the elements came through 2454. One of the things that we quickly learned is that there's a thirst for content. There's a thirst for sophisticated content.
We've made our first Emirati reality show, and we've noticed that there is a great appetite for that in the UAE. And I think that's because reality television is relatively new internationally, and you know, it's something that the audience all over the world is very interested in. And so for Emiratis to see, and people in this region seeing that, they want their own version of that, and so that's where the appetite comes from.
We have Arab Film Studio, which is a initiative that we put together with 2454 Tadrib, whereby we mimic the process by which a feature film is shot, but on a short film scale. And we essentially created, in partnership with 2454, a program that is now going into its third year. The 2454 briefing room has been incredibly helpful in finding participants for Arab Film Studio. We're also able to find writers, directors, people that have projects. If we're looking for writers and directors for our open writing assignments, our open directing assignments, that's one of the first stops we make, is to the briefing room to post our needs.
Well, 2454 has a very good understanding on facilities in Abu Dhabi, so whenever we've needed any help, they've always been there. Using the campus and using facilities, we've used the space, it's called the Space here in 2454 for the Arab Film Studios.
The facilities are top-notch, facilities are world-class. They allow us to do things in country that we otherwise would have to leave the country to go do. Yeah, Twasul has been very helpful to us. All of our, not only our facilitation needs are met, but they're also able to help us procure expats that we want to bring into the country. They're able to help us with visas, permits, any manner of things that actually help us to facilitate the projects on the ground.
We are very familiar with the freelance pool at 2454. Whenever there is a need of finding crews and freelance talent, 2454 has always been there to help.
This is an incredibly entrepreneurial environment, and I think that there are opportunities that exist here that don't exist in other parts of the world, simply by virtue of this being such a young industry. You're able to come here and really fill gaps in the market that you might otherwise not be able to fill anywhere else in the world.
Abu Dhabi is a great place to live. It's a fun place, it's very family oriented, and it's also very comfortable.
There's quite a bit to do in Abu Dhabi. In fact, I just came back from playing golf this weekend. I'm able to go out to the desert, I can go to the beach. There's a number of festivals. We have obviously the Abu Dhabi Film Festival. We're able to experience music festivals and concerts, and there's events like Formula One that come here as well. So really, you're never wanting for any sort of activity. Imagenation has set creativity in motion. Why don't you?
Imagenation has set creativity in motion. Why don't you?